Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm here just kinda bored tonight, so I figured I would give you guys my new updated agent that I still have not been able to go to a tournament with, which really sucks because the two times I've gone, one was I picked time that it was a $5 tournament, so entry fee was like $25. So I said screw that. I didn't have the money for that, and I wasn't too sure about my agents just yet, so I didn't want to go into a big tournament like that yet with them. But now I've perfected them to where I really think I could go ahead and top a tournament. Then last week when I tried to go, I apparently showed up to like the wrong locals that weekend or something, because everybody was at the other ones. It was retarded. Anyway, here's the deck list. I run the normal 3 agents, Earths. They're great. They're Stratos. Only 1,000, but you know, a couple gotchis in there. Nice 13 or 14 beat stick. 3 Venus. Your basic main engine of the deck. Goes up to a 2,000 beat stick with a gotchi. Helps win so much though. It sucks about bottomless, but 3 shine balls, the key basic main synchros and ditchers for a lot of people who run heralds. Gives you a lot of targets. I don't run heralds mainly because I don't like the -1, and I can still get them from hand with Venus. 3 Hyperon, your big agent boss, I guess you could say. He's like running 3 dads with only 100 attack less, and you can only activate it once, but it still gets the job done. And it's super easy to special summon, and you can wreck people with it off warnings. Like, I've been facing my friend, and he didn't understand why I thought warnings were so good at the beginning of this format, but they're actually still pretty good considering how monsters just pop around everywhere. You gotta hit them. But you know, they warning your Venus or something, and then you just drop this guy, and they lose 2,000, and you get a free special summon. So shit works. I do run 2 agents. I run agents. Not agents. Wow, Tech Genius. Because one, I don't have tour guides yet. I have 1, but also I think Tech Genius actually gives you a lot more options with the deck. It helps special summon more, gives you more defenses, helps you really search, I think, the deck a lot more, and thin it. I might bump him up to 3, not really sure yet. 2 so far is working pretty well with this build. 3 Werewolf, great card, sets up and hits a lot of OTKs that people set up, because they don't expect going into a, like, especially when plants, before they want to go into a Trish, they'll, like, you won't have anything, and they won't want to go Trish because you don't have anything on field. They're only hitting Grave and, hand, and they usually want to hit with all 3. So you wait till they get to a position where they can't go into a Trish, because they go into some other option, like going into, Scrap Dragon or something else, or Stardust. You special summon him, and you save it to where their Trish could have been deadly, but now it's not, and he just sits here, dies. You get your search out. He sets up again for that OTK stop. Really nice. Sorry, my sister was talking to me or something. Didn't know what the hell she wanted. Anyway, I run the Chaos Sorcerer and the BLS. I run way more than enough darks in this deck, and especially lights, so dropping these is really good. I like how Nikki is the only person that I've ever seen actually run the Chaos Sorcerer in the decks. Most people just stick with the BLS and say that BLS is enough, and honestly, it really isn't. I mean, what's the harm in dropping an extra Chaos Sorcerer to ruin if you have another BLS in hand, and you can still bring the BLS out? I mean, people are gonna feel pretty stupid when they warn in that Chaos Sorcerer and then you drop a BLS. I run Birdman, Sangan, and Gores as my other darks. I mean, I also see a lot of people not run Gores. I don't see why. You can easily with these cards, with agents, especially that first turn you just drop an earth and you let them go. That earth's gonna die and you can just drop a free Gores and get it out there. I mean, it's a free 27 beat stick and it's not getting warninged, so might as well go for it. I also don't see many people run Sangan unless they have tour guides. It's still good. I mean, you can still use it as a 3-star with your striker, but except this time you actually get to search out of your deck. Birdman, a lot of people also don't run him when you run Tech Genius because they think the earths and the strikers are enough. I mean, there are hands where you do not draw those earths or strikers. I don't care if you run 3 strikers and 3 earths and you draw them every single turn. You will get into a tournament where you do not draw them. This saves you. Because you get that Venus, drop that Venus, you go into him, you get that Trish. Not only that, it's a great way with mind control. I can mind control one of their synchros, bring it, bounce their synchro, and special summon him. Then I can just sync up, go into my own, and kill things. He is a great way to get rid of Stardust. I have found many ways to get rid of their Stardust while knowing they have D prisons and other stuff back there, and I've already popped things. He's great. He's just, I love it. 2 effect veilers, like I said, I don't like Heralds. It's a -1 from hand. I think effect veiler just does enough. I'm not really worried about their Tengus and Sangans and stuff like that. I'm more worried about the stuff they get from those. So, might as well hit it while it's there. And let them think they're going to get it. Instead of heralding or Sangan or something like that. Honest and 2 Christias. Pretty basic. Can't really change that. 1 creature swap, 1 mind, 1 reborn, 3 duality, draw power, 1 book. It's going to be great with that rescue rabbit. They're going to go into that solemn guy, that like mega solemn guy, and you're going to book them. And they're going to have to either take it or negate it, because probably they're going to just take it because, you know, that they lose a damn card for Book of Moon. And all their outs are gone. I mean, what are they going to do? I run 3 MSTs. Hate back row. I mean, you gotta hit all back row you can, especially with some of that burn running around, because of that one guy who topped at the couple tables for a little while. People actually like picked up burn, so this also helps with all of that. 1 dark hole, 1 heavy, 1 smashing ground. I run the smashing ground just with the creature swap. Get rid of Thunder King. Thunder King hurts way too much. Gotta get a smashing gun in there. Last card is Trap Dust Shoot. You don't really need much else. I tried Treacherous for a little while. I liked the monster outage it had, but the thing was, I wasn't hitting hand enough, so I was losing in the hand war. So I had to go back to a Trap Dust Shoot. I've messed around with it a little bit. Threw in Smashing Grounds and etc. Didn't really work out until I dropped my creature swap to 1 and my smashing to 1. So, yeah. Extra I'll go through pretty quick. 2 Gachi Gachi, 3s. Great card. MST plus you draw 1 dies plus another formula. Run him over Librarian. I'm not gonna synchro much twice in 1 turn. He's a light. He also gains my life points back to win games. Gaia, don't have a Bryonic. Wyvern, Grey Card, Black Rose Staple, same with Stardust, Scrap Dragon, Trish, and then this guy. I had no idea how much this guy wrecked until I faced my brother who was running agents because I'm teaching him how to play. I was running Black Wings and I went into this guy. And I've never gone into this guy ever in my life until then. And I found out that this card can wreck because I OTK'd him. Because I just went bam, ditch, and I hit like 4 monsters in his hand. It was bad because they were Hyperons and Christies. And it was game. And I never really, I had completely forgotten this card was in there and I just knew it was vital. And then I remembered. Side deck is pretty random from what I've seen. A lot of people, if they run pure, they run a nice trapped side deck. And I want to see people with agents, they run a nice anti-meta. Well, I kind of have both. So, I'll show you guys. 2 D prisons. These help in the mirror match because if they have a Christie, just a Christie on field, I'm going to get wrecked. But at least unlike a bottomless or something, these will get rid of it. Because they're gonna have to attack with that 28. Unless they're gonna sit behind it and their little monsters do the job, which is really doubtful. This thing gets rid of it. 1 DD Crow, 1 Max C, 1 because I don't have the other Max C, 2 because this right here gives me options. I love Max C to death, especially in plants, but in this, when I side them in, it does not work very well unless I run 1, for me at least. Mainly because I just outbeat them with this card. I turn my little shine balls into 4,500 beat sticks, and it's rape. 1 Kaiko, LS, a lot of other stuff, especially plants too, just ram their Tengus and stuff and start removing shit. 2 debunk, I like this a lot better than Herald. Also, I mean, this hits Grave just as well, but it removes it, so they're not getting it back. 2 Decree, hit Black Wings, all those bigger things that just has a lot of back row, especially GKs. 2 Bottomless, GKs, Black Wings, a lot of decks have this, especially if they're going tour guide. I mean, I'm gonna hit the Lavars and Leviathans. And then the rest of this stun side is a Thunder King and a Doom Cow for random greatness. As I said before, the 2 give me options. Because I side stun, I side all my stun. I side regular, I side all my regular. I don't really change it up, so yeah. Alright, YouTube, thanks for watching. Sorry if I seem a little bit off. I'm kind of tired, but I'm also really bored because it's just too early to go to sleep. So yeah, hope you guys liked it, and I will be having a trade binder update as well because I actually put a lot more shit into my binder that I found. So yeah, alright, peace YouTube.